Hello everyone, it's Blue4041. I'm back again with another video that I am able to do away from home and away from my models. This is a show tips video, just kind of my 5 basic standard things that I go off of for trying to have a successful showing model. So again, these are just examples of people doing things kind of incorrectly, and I'm going to explain why they're incorrect and what you can do to fix them. They're not meant to be demeaning if you've done some of these things. I'm not trying to call you out or say that you're a terrible shower. It's just things to bring awareness to so that you guys can become more improved and do better the next time. So my first general kind of rule is to get the genders of your model correct. If I was the judge, and these are all instances where if I was the judge, if I saw a model mislabeled incorrectly with the gender, I would personally not place it as high as I might have. These are 2 examples with I'm thinking it's Seattle Slew possibly, and then Sato. And both of these are, Sato I believe is a stallion, the other one probably is a stallion as well. I just know that they're both male horses, and as you can see, they are labeled here as mares, which is incorrect. So please know the difference between their genital anatomy on your horses as well as all the other areas of anatomy on horses. So just know that a stallion has a sheath and testicles, a gelding will just have a sheath, and a mare will have usually nothing there at all, or sometimes teats. So just know those differences and please label them correctly when you are showing. If there's an instance where you want to call your horse a different gender at home, that is completely fine, but just on instance of a live showing table or in a photo show, if the gender is wrong, I will take off for it. So the next tip I think is very important. I cannot stress it enough to new showers or people who are struggling with it, and that is to make sure that your coat colors and eye colors as well sometimes correspond with the breed that you've selected for your model. So on the left is one of the Quell Surprise models, the Buxton Tobiano, and he is shown here as a thoroughbred stallion, which is incorrect because thoroughbreds, although they do come in Sabino, they do not come in any other pinto patterns. Maybe a couple splash whites out there, but not Tobiano. And also buckskin is not a very common color in the breed either. So this is a model that I would personally not place as a thoroughbred. And then the model on the right is the Wailua, that special run that they did a little while back. He would be a great color as an Andalusian, but I do remember, it doesn't look like it here, that his eyes are blue, or at least one of his eyes are blue, and Andalusians do not commonly have blue eyes. So again, just another thing that I would take off for, because blue eyes are not noted in the Andalusian breed. Other comments on this include just knowing your basic Arabian colors. Arabians don't come in dilute colors, so creams, buckskins, palominos, and they also do not come in roan, and they do not come in pinto patterns such as Tobiano, Overo, or Splash White. Again, Sabino is noted in the Arabian breed. And then also National Show Horse, I've seen a couple mistakes on before. Keep in mind when you're crossing 2 horses that the color that the horse is has to exist at least in one of the breeds. So I've seen a dun National Show Horse before. The dun factor is not present in either the Arabian or the American Saddlebred, which is what is crossed to create a National Show Horse, and neither is the Leopard Complex to create an Appaloosa pattern. So just keep those things in mind when you are doing your breeds. It's just very important that both of these models, the mold fits the breed correctly. It's just the colors. So please be aware of that. Try to make sure that you look up the breed standards and the common accepted colors for just common breeds. And as I said, we're always learning. I just learned last year that Pintabeans are 99% pure Arabian and they only come in Tobiano patterns, so that's something that I recently learned. So we're always learning, but just try to make the effort yourself to have that knowledge. My next tip is to make sure that the reference horse that you are using, or the reference picture for your model that you are using, is actually the breed that you are trying to represent. When you just go on Google Images, sometimes it will pull up pictures of breeds that you are not actually trying to find. So just really be thorough in your picture research. Go to the source of the image and make sure that it is the breed that you are trying to reference, because in this case, this person linked the horse on the left is Make-A-Wish, who they're showing as a purebred Arabian. Most of us know that she's Palomino, and purebred Arabians, like I said, don't come in Palomino, but then they linked a picture to the horse on the right as the reference image, and I will say she looks like the horse on the right, but I think that the horse on the right is most likely possibly a Flaxen Chestnut versus a Palomino, and then right in the URL, it actually says Palomino part Arabian. So do not make sure that the image that you're trying to reference is what you want to reference, because this image that they're referencing does look like her, but it's a part Arabian, so it doesn't match the breed that they're trying to reference. And then just another tip that I've seen messed up a couple times that makes your horse not really able to be placed is to please make sure that your breed assignment is a breed and not a type. So this goes with warm blood is a type and not a breed. There's very many specific breeds of warm blood. There's Danish warm bloods, Swedish warm bloods, Hanoverians, Oldenburgs, so many. So please make sure that you're actually referencing a breed and not a type. Again, ponies, or Welsh pony specifically, is a type. There are 4 different types of Welsh ponies, section A, B, C, and D, so please make sure you are putting the specific type of Welsh pony it is. Again, also with draft horses, there's not just a draft horse, there's many different breeds of draft horses. Gaited is not a breed, there's very many different breeds of gaited horses, so just make sure you have a specific breed assignment and not a type. In addition to this, I am going to add, sometimes you will see Buckskin and Palomino listed as breeds. That is not true, those are color types, so please have a breed listed and not the color as well. And finally, my last tip in this video, sorry, didn't mean for that to pop up, is brands. This varies with the judge that is judging your show. So me as a judge specifically, I look at brands and take them very seriously. Gigi Valentine does have a Mecklenburg brand on her off hip. So if I see her listed as something other than a Mecklenburg, it does not make sense to me, and I cannot see her listed as something other than that because she carries the brand of the breed. There are some judges that do choose to ignore this, but in my opinion it would limit her breed assignment to just being a Mecklenburg. If you have another horse on this mold without the brand, they can totally be something else. I just see this model in particular only as a Mecklenburg, and her foal does not have the brand, so he could be other things as well. And then also adding on to this, there are some horses that have brands like Baby Flow and some other quarter horses that might have brands that say what farm they are from, and it's not a uniform breed brand, if you get what I'm saying. So this particular brand is uniform for the entire Mecklenburg breed, whereas quarter horses can have various brands stating who they were bred by. So that is pretty much the end of just my short list of tips. If you stick to these for the most part, you should be okay. Again, I'm just trying to help people, try to get you guys to get more knowledge so that the next time you go out and do a photo show or a live show, you can do better and place better. As always, it depends on the judge's opinion, so just because you follow all of these rules and try to, create the best breed assignment that you possibly can and document it the best that you can, doesn't necessarily mean your horse will place well. I've had it happen before, and everybody else has had it happen before, so it just depends on what show you're at and what else is on the table, but I really hope that this can help you guys become the best showers that you can possibly be. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll try to have more out when I'm home for November. Please comment any video ideas that you would like to see. If you have anything from my collection that you would specifically like to see, I can do stone collection tours, just different tag videos, anything else related to live showing that you'd want to see, just let me know and I'll do it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not, and good luck in your showing adventures, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great evening. Bye guys.